Carthage must be destroyed. Today we're going to take a look at the war in Christmas Village. I got this as a gift, and since the season is upon us, I figured that I would take a little break from my historics and just paint up these 6 miniatures here. So I'm going to do an unboxing on this just because I just got it in today and I want to share it with people. This War in Christmas Village was on Kickstarter, I believe, in 2018, maybe. I remember seeing it, but I never bought into it. Thought it was cool, and somebody got me a gift for it. So now I have the set here. I think this is a newer box compared to the original one, but I'll show you guys the back here. Here's some of the characters that are in this package here. You got Jack Frost, I think, snowman with a board and an axe. You got Santa himself. I think that's Krampus in the back, and then you've got old Saint Nick there. I've heard he's a necromancer, but I'm not entirely sure on that. Got gifts. He looks like a pretty decent necromancer to me. In any case, it says here that these are PVC models. They are attached to the base, so I don't have to do any extra gluing or anything like that. You just pop them out, prep them, and go. They are in the O scale. O scale model build, I think it's 148 in what I would normally say. So I think it's going to be a little bigger than my 156 models that I usually do. A bit bigger than 28mm. Might look better with like Warhammer models. Maybe I'll use them for Frostgrave or something, or just play the game. War in Christmas Village is also a game which you can, I think, buy on Drive-Thru RPG now. Okay, and this is from Jackalope Enterprise, so pretty cool looking. Let us open these here, see if I can do it with one hand, and you know, check them out. I think I got it, as it fades out here on the camera. So you can find these on Amazon. Mine was sent through Amazon Canada. They're in the States as well. And I'm not sure about, I don't know how Amazon works overseas, if you're in Europe somewhere or another country in the world. You know, so I'm sure you can get Amazon or some way to get it in a country in Europe there. So, all right, so take that plastic off. I'm excited to see all these guys. Let us see. I like the simple packaging. They don't need to be fancy. They don't need to be all fancy and packed up nice because they're just PVC. So I can do it. Yeah, and when dice flies out. So yeah, it does come with a dice. We'll look at that first. Standard dice with some arrows. It must be. It's got a skull on it. How many? Doesn't really matter. But it must have something to do with the game. I'm not sure because I haven't read the rules, but it is a cool looking dice. Kind of reminds me of one of those Warhammer dice that you have the direction keys on. Maybe you can use it as a sub. But alright, what do we got here? Let's go in close and see if we can get a good shot at Mr. Frosty here. So here's a snowman, and he's got a giant maul, a big old hammer, and a giant shield. So here he is. I'm gonna call him Frosty the Snowman. Yeah, I think he's a good Frosty. He's just got the pipe, scarf. I really think this is a really good, simple model considering it's snow. It's really cool looking. He must be like a Malay warrior, I'm assuming. I'm gonna pull up the other snowman here, which looks a little more vicious. And they're light, they're not gonna break if you fall. They're PVC, right? And here's the snowman. He's got the big old carrot nose. He's got a really evil grin. So he's kind of like your horror version of Chris. He's kind of like the horror version of Christmas, I'm trying to say. He's just got a big old board for his shield, and he's coming at you with an axe. So he's a little more fierce looking. But I can imagine that maybe these two guys are supposed to be on opposing teams and go head to head. I don't know. I think they're called goons from what I've researched. Here's a reindeer. And it looks like it might be Rudolph or anyone. Oh, it's a zombie reindeer. It's got its skin coming off. It must have been killed in a previous war and Santa brought it back. Or maybe Saint Nick the Necromancer brought it back. I don't know. But it's got, I'm going to give that guy some devilish looking eyes and try and figure out how to paint some zombie colors on him. He's pretty cool looking. I think this guy here is Krampus. Krampus, I can't pronounce that. Krampus. And it looks like, oh, look at that. He's got a, yeah, it is, because Krampus abducts bad children. So there is. There's a child in his pack. He's got horns. Let's get a close-up on that. He's got horns. He's like the devil. So Krampus here is coming to town to take all the bad children away. So he's part of the game. Maybe he's Saint Nick's buddy because they're both kind of evil. Necromancers being evil. We'll look at Saint Nick now too. And I mean, he's got like the Holy Mitre hat on and a bag of toys. So obviously Saint Nick here is the, I would even say he looks necromantic. Even he's got the cross on there. He's totally a necromancer. I see how they totally think they would say he's a necromancer. So his beard is awesome. All right. And last but not least, we've got to get Santa in there. Santa's the main attraction. And yeah, Santa Claus there. He's got an axe. I think that's appropriate. Santa's coming to town. He's coming to your house. Got a bit of a mark on there. It looks like some sort of factory residue. Probably shouldn't touch it. Who knows what it is? I'm assuming it's made in China. Probably. Yeah, made in China. So who knows what it is? Could be a stain, could be anything. I'll clean it up. It'll look nice when I'm through with it. Great looking little model as well. So other than that little stain, everything here looks good. The only thing I don't like about PVC models is how is it easy? Well, I don't have much experience with mold line removal on this kind of plastic. Mind you, it's probably no different than regular like Victrix models or Game Workshop plastic models. You just take a file on it and try and smooth it out. But yeah, that's what I'm going to work on here before Christmas. Try and get it done for Christmas, before Christmas. Take a little break from Italians. I just finished all my Romans, or fixing them rather, and some Samnites, so I'm going to paint up these guys. I have some of those lovely Citadel painting holders here. I got 5 of them, so it's perfect to hit these 5 guys up and then hold this guy via hand. So that'll be my next project, and I just wanted to share with you guys the war in Christmas Village because I think it's a brilliant, fun, and cool idea. And I think it would be great for games even like Frostgrave or something else if you want like an alternative looking set of guys to run around. These guys would make some interesting fighters or warriors, I think. Alright, so that is my little opening of War in Christmas Village. There are other models for this. I have seen the Gingerbread Men, I have seen some Misfits, and I think there's a Mrs. Claus kit where something like, because she's not having it, I think it's called. So there's a whole bunch of these. I don't know how far I'll get into these, but I'll certainly do these guys up. And yeah, check them out if you like them. Find them on Amazon. I'm sure you can go on Facebook, find Jackalope Enterprise. Yep, just making sure it's Jackalope Enterprise. So I followed them on Facebook today, so go check them out, see if you like them, support their company if you do. So thank you all for watching. If you like this content, like and subscribe to this channel, and we will see you on the next one. Have a good one. Bye now.